19 drivers behind the lines in 3, 2, 1, go!
It's time for autonomous action. Over on the Blue Alliance, we see all three robots moving, but the Red Alliance is the first one to score onto the reef. It's one on level 1 from 9471 and another on level 4 from 1160 Titanium Robotics. But the Blue Alliance is going to come away with a few more points from that autonomous period. They were able to score 2 pieces of coral onto level 4. As we get into this match, I'd like to draw everyone's attention to Team 1700 Gator Robotics. Watch out for their very unique strategy of launching coral up onto level 4. Here they come now, approaching the reef. They're gonna align with this front side to see if they can get the shot. It's up and they've barely missed it, but keep an eye out for that team. I've seen them make it before and I know they will again. But they're gonna move over to the red side of the field for some defense. It's Team 1160 who's gonna be working against the defensive strategy from Gator Robotics. 1160 is going to extend their elevator. Here they come up to level 4, and they're just going to barely miss. 9471, their alliance partners, working on making their way into that human player station, but it's Gator Robotics defense that's going to slow them down a little bit. These tank bots are having a little bit of a tough time with the defense, but we know that they can get around that one. 7607, the Blackbirds, driving a little bit slower than usual, but they're going to make their way into their barge zone and across to the blue side of the field. You know what that means. It's time for some defense. 4123 and 2637 have been undefended for the majority of this match, scoring away at this blue reef. 4123 is going to remove a piece of algae, score onto level 4, approach the barge, and score in the barge. A very clean cycle from Tribe Robotics. Phantom Cats, meanwhile, working very hard to score onto level 2. They might not have scored it, but they were able to bottle flip that piece of coral. Here they go with one onto level 2. They're going to keep moving back and forth between the human player station and the reef, cycling around their alliance partners. Some great coordination from these two teams on the Blue Alliance. Over on the red side of the field, it's a traffic jam between 9471, 1160, and the defensive bot of 1700. 1700 is going to give them a little bit of a breather, though. The Gator Robotics team is going to be approaching their deep cage for a climb. Let's see if they can use these last 15 seconds of the match to get up off the ground. It's 1160 on the red side of the field, joined by 7607 in the barge zone. Let's see if any of these teams can get up off the ground, and I believe 1160 is up and off the ground. The Blue Alliance still working on their climbs, but they're going to remain parked for the end of this match. Going to be taking the win this time with a final score of 136 points to red 73. We do need to draw everyone's attention to a red card that has been assessed for Team 9471. That is for a greater than momentary violation of rule